And I know you guys are very eager to get to the main event, and I'm particularly talking to you 35 here in the middle. But one last thing before we jump into the finalists and the awards. It's very important that we keep an eye on the future of Wilmington. And so as part of our program, we've always wanted to have a scholarship component of it. And so we wanted to do that at this time because as much as we very much at Wilma want to help give you whatever resources you need to cultivate yourselves as leaders, we also need to look down the pipeline as well and see who are going to be our future leaders, replacing us in those chairs and on this stage. So to that end, tonight we want to award 4 scholarship winners that we've chosen from UNCW and CFCC. And this year we decided to focus on the healthcare sector because that's a growing part of our local economy. So if we could have the 4 scholarship winners come to the stage at this time. And that is Erica Sloan, Casey Quick, Christina McCartney, and Amanda Mills. And first up, just to tell you a little bit about them, Erica Sloan is an Associate of Science student at CFCC. She plans to transfer to UNCW to its nursing program, and after graduation, work alongside her mom, always a good trait, who is also an RN. Her ultimate goal is to be an OR nurse and work alongside surgeons. Casey Quick is also at CFCC in the college's nursing program. She volunteers for Meals on Wheels and runs for the Blue Ribbon Run for Cancer, Susan Komen Race for the Cure, and American Heart Association Heart Walk. After becoming an RN, she plans to pursue her bachelor's degree in nursing and then a master's. Christina McCartney, she's finishing her final year towards her Bachelor of Science degree in nursing at UNCW. Aren't y'all smart? So Christina is in nursing at UNCW's College of Health and Human Services. She's a member of Sigma 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 sorority and involved with Association's nursing students. After she graduates in May, she's going to pursue her master's degree and wants to become a nurse practitioner. And Amanda Mills is majoring in exercise science and minoring in psychology at UNCW. She wants to become a physical therapist, and in addition to serving as president of the Exercise Science Student Association, Amanda is also a member of the Pre-Physical Therapy Student Association and volunteers in various organizations, including the Beach to Battleship Race. So congratulations, guys. We wish you the best, and we hope to see you here on stage one day.
Now one last sponsor that I'm going to introduce and welcome to the stage is Paula Corbett. She is CEO of East Coast Research. She serves on our advisory board, and she was very hands-on with selecting the 8 members of the Leadership Institute. So we're going to have Paula come up and introduce the 8 women and tell us just a little bit about East Coast Research as well. Paula?
Wow. Howdy, y'all. And to those of you north of the Mason-Dixon line, hello to you also. What a fabulous looking group of people you are. Give yourselves a hand. And an exciting evening we have to celebrate outstanding accomplishments. I'm Paula Corbett, founder and owner of East Coast Research, and I'm proud to be one of the founding sponsors of the Women to Watch Leadership Initiative, served on the Women to Watch Advisory Board, and participated as one of the Leadership Institute judges, along with 12 impressive, talented females in key leadership roles in their company. And it was very humbling to have the opportunity to experience their knowledge. I want to introduce just two people, and one is my #1 supporter, business partner, and the critiquer of all speeches, my husband, Albert Corbett. Where are you, Albert? Back in the back of the room. I am pleased to have with me tonight the East Coast Research, our National Operation Manager, Brooks Anderson. Where are you, Brooks? Brooks would be the millennial in the back of the room. So, I founded East Coast I was told that I could give a little speech about my company. Now, don't everybody leave, because they did tell me 3 minutes. So, want to share with you some information about East Coast so you'll know more what we are. But I founded East Coast Research over 35 years ago, and Betty hit the nail on the head, because we did not have the opportunities that you folks have today in terms of support for women in business. Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. But with the addition of many qualified East Coast team members, we have grown to become recognized nationally in the top 2% of consumer research data collection companies. We conduct qualitative research, which you may know as focus groups, and quantitative research, which is the study of large numbers of respondent responses on products, services, and concepts for primarily Fortune 500 companies and smaller companies around the United States in North Carolina. I also own a sensory testing facility in Greensboro. We conduct sensory testing attributes, taste and smell, for a Fortune 500 client located in Greensboro. Consumer tests are conducted in 18 key markets across the United States, from San Francisco to New York. The data collected enables our clients to manufacture products which consumers, just like yourself, have indicated that they will use. We have collected data for this corporation for 14 years, and they have made millions and millions and millions of thanks, we appreciate that so much, of business decisions based on the data that we have collected and delivered. Consumer research that we have conducted has resulted in critical strategic changes for our clients, resulting in new products and significant growth. These new products, through extensive research, benefit you, the consumer, by bringing changes which you, the consumer, have told companies that they want and have asked for. From hot sauce to banking to luxury cars, research touches your lives every single day. One of my favorite quotes is by Sarah Blakely. Now, some of you may recognize that name immediately. By the time she was 25 years old, she had the concept for her company. By the time she was 27, she patented her concept. She is America's richest self-made woman who founded one of my favorite products, and I bet that each and every one of you in this room is familiar with or own the product, and that would be Spanx. Now her... I see there's a lot of recognition. You do not have to raise your hand if you're wearing them tonight. Now, this is her quote, which I think is so significant to all of us as females. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. That can be your greatest strength and ensure that you do things differently from everyone else. So tonight we are here to recognize the future leaders of Wilmington and beyond. But first, I'm sure that I speak for everybody in this room. I want to thank Rob Kaiser for recognizing the need to encourage and empower the entrepreneurial spirit of women in our region. Thank you to the Greater Wilmington Business Journal and Wilma, Judy Budd, who has a passion for her business. She is a true benchmark for what we would like to become as women. And to all of the staff of these companies, but most especially to Maggie and Vicki. Who have spent countless hours, thousands of email correspondence, organized and kept us all on track to the point that we're at this beautiful event this evening. Two amazing women. Let's give all of these people, show our appreciation. It is now my distinct privilege to present to you the 2015-2016 inaugural class of WILMA'S Leadership Institute. As I call your name, please stand at your seats. Audience, please hold your applause until they are all standing so that we may congratulate them with one big voice together. So, Director of the Care Violence Prevention and Response Program at UNCW, Jen Adler. Please remain standing. Please hold your applause. In spite of the fact that we do want to cheer all of them. Senior Database Administrator for Castle Branch Corporation, Emily Ann Atkinson. Managing Director, we have a free-spirited group, which is wonderful. Managing Director, City Stage Company Theater, Chandler Davis. Owner, A2Z Regulatory Publishing, Angie Gray. Fitness Supervisor, PPD, Marissa Henry. I hope you're going to dance just like you're cheering. Victims Advocate, Hope Harbor Home, Carmen Smith. Master Black Belt, Continuous Improvement, GE Hitachi, Robin Williams. City Planner for Wilmington, Bethany Wendell. Let's congratulate all of these women. Congratulations, ladies, and we look forward to many wonderful success stories from each and every one of you.
All right. Let's see if my notes are here. So, hi, everybody. Thank you again for coming tonight. Your hands are going to get very tired from applauding all these lovely women that we have, but keep doing it because they very well deserve it. My name is Nina Bays-Kanoyer. I am co-editor and art director for Wilma Magazine. And thank you. Oh, that's sweet. When we created the Women to Watch Awards 4 years ago now, it was with the intent of honoring local women who are poised to have an impact in our community within the coming years. These women are our up-and-comers. There are boots on the ground. The women, sorry, I'm short. I should probably lower this a little bit. The women who are building the foundation for great things to come in this community. We received close to 300 nominations this year for several categories, including arts, education, public service, business, nonprofit, healthcare, and rising stars. Our judging panel of local female leaders were tasked with reviewing all of these nominations, no easy task, believe you me, and after much deliberation, choosing only 35 finalists, 5 in each category, and 1 overall winner. To truly express the uniqueness of these women couldn't really be captured in your standard awards plaque. So instead, each year, we commission a custom-designed awards bracelet made by a local female artist. And this year's bracelet was made by Cameron Johnson of CJ's Surf Shop, whose table you probably saw out in the hallway. And it is made, there they are, from sea glass beads and a hand-cut and hammered copper charm featuring the initial of each winner. So we're really excited to have those. And some of you will be too. So now let's get to the part that you all came for, the presentation of the 2015 Women to Watch Awards. I'm excited. So the first category we'll be announcing is the arts category. So I'm going to ask if you could please hold your applause until all the finalists are announced. And also, in lieu of acceptance speeches, we've asked one very special person to present the award to the winner. So, without further ado, the finalists are Amber Patsy Adams, Artistic Director of Cape Fear Dance Theater; Dana Brancato-Daish, HBO Associate Producer; Larisha Burnett, Actress and Center Services Coordinator for Cape Fear Community College Fine Arts Center, beautiful building; Chandler Davis, Managing Director of City Stage Company; Nicole Thompson, Singer and Marketing and Development Assistant for Wilmington Symphony Orchestra. And to announce the arts category winner, Director of Brunswick Little Theater and 2014 Women to Watch Arts Award winner herself, Jen Iapolucci.
Thank you. You have to forgive me. I'm a backstage person. Wilmington and the Cape Fear region is home to a vibrant arts community, and it's full of hundreds, maybe thousands of women working in theater, in arts, visual arts, dance, film, television. The list goes on. They're all incredibly talented, and I feel fortunate to count myself amongst them. Choosing a winner in this category was very difficult, especially when you consider all of the different disciplines and talents that we had on display for us. This evening's winner is a fixture in the local theater community. She has performed with almost every company in town, which is saying a lot, and in a very short time has made a very big impact. She wowed audiences this past summer with her portrayal of Billie Holiday in Lady Emerson's, I can't even say the title, Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, which she will be reprising shortly. And was recently named the Center Services Coordinator at the new Arts and Humanities Center at Cape Fear Community College. She hopes to someday open her own studio to share her talents with younger performers, and I hope to see her on stage again very soon. I'm very pleased to present the award for 2015 to Larisha Burnett. Congratulations, Larisha. Our next category is the business category. The finalists this year in the Women to Watch business category were Charlotte Noel Fox, partner at Craig & Fox Law Firm; Meg Caswell Holiday, who owns Fifth and Castle Design Shop and also is an HGTV designer personality; Leanne Quattrucci, attorney at Leanne Quattrucci Law Firm; Audrey Spiker, Partnerships Manager for Castle Branch Court; and Kelly Williams, founder and CEO of Ladies We've Got Options. And to announce our winner this year in the business category, we'd like to welcome to the stage Catherine Kamrick, Senior Vice President, Arthur G. Gallagher and Company.
Well, I know it was difficult to make a decision and select a winner from such a talented group of ladies, but I am really privileged to be here tonight to introduce you to the winner of the Women to Watch Award, winner in business. She's my dear friend whom I respect, and I look up to her, even though she's just a mere child. This woman is an extraordinary person. She is filled with joy and optimism for Wilmington and our community. She works quietly to make Wilmington a better place for all. She's extremely smart, exceptionally creative, wildly adventurous, fiercely loyal, and absolutely committed to serving the underserved. One of her outstanding characteristics is that she modestly and discreetly performs thoughtful and kind acts to people and causes in our community on a regular basis. And if you've been the recipient of one of these really lovely gestures, you know what a special person she is. Just for example, a couple of months ago, we got an alert from her saying, please donate some undergarments. She was collecting undergarments for recently released prisoners who had clothing given to them, but they did not have clean undergarments. This is just one example of things that she does on a regular basis. She's just a really special person. But don't let her sneak up on you. She has a keen sense of humor and a dry wit, and she'll find something humorous and funny in any situation or any room. And this sense of humor treats her really well because she works in a really serious field. She co-founded a law practice in 2007. And she's known as one of the top young legal minds in North Carolina. Her commitment to the underserved in our community is demonstrated through her daily work, and one of her special interests in the law firm is protecting the rights and interests of juveniles, and by being their advocate in the legal system. She serves on many community boards and leadership boards, from the Juvenile Crime Prevention to the Z. Smith Reynolds Leadership Council. She also serves as the attorney for Cape Fear Public Transportation and town attorney for Carolina Beach. It is my honor to be her friend. Please join me in congratulating Noel Fox, the recipient of the 2015 Women's Watch.
This is so sweet. I love this. All right, the next category up is our education category. And the finalists in this category are Jen Adler, Associate Director of the Care Violence Prevention and Response Program at UNCW. Erica Huddle, co-owner of Exceptional Educators. Brooks Musser, co-owner of Exceptional Educators. Jennifer O'Keefe, Environmental Education Coordinator for New Hanover County Parks and Gardens. And Julianne Scott Pollock, Associate Professor of Communication Studies at UNCW. And to announce the education category winner, UNCW Professor Evan Scott Pollock.
Thank you, thank you. Tonight's winner comes from education. And I think all of us have had someone in our life that educated us in some way. And some of that is formal, right? A formal class that we've all had, and that person really spoke to us. And it may not have been in that area where we found our career, and it may have been. And I think we all need to strive to take those moments in our lives to educate at every point we have, because it is important, it is the foundation. And our winner tonight takes every moment with everyone that she meets to do that. And as a professor, her role is kind of a trifecta. She has a role of service to the university and community, a role of research, as well as a role of education. And those can be mutually exclusive, right? That is a hard thing. But to be able to combine those into one common, all-encompassing objective is really difficult. And our winner tonight has been able to do that throughout 2 of her courses, and soon to be a 3rd at UNCW. And by that, she takes storytelling in the community. She takes her students and has them perform stories and takes them out into elementary schools in our area. And through that, teaches them about the diversity of human experience and what it means to be in another culture, and how powerful that can be when we look back at ourselves and what that says about us. She also not only teaches, but also writes, directs, and produces her own videos and movies. And this is not, she doesn't draw talent from professional actors or actresses. She uses students that say, I want to be a part of something. They have no idea what they're going to sign up for yet. And she takes them and produces amazing, amazing works with that. Now imagine, that is difficult on itself. Now imagine the second part of that is you are going to create scholarly knowledge through that production, to have it peer-reviewed by your colleagues. And so to be able to encompass the community service, the university service, the scholarly research, and the education all into one piece is truly, truly remarkable. And it is my pleasure tonight to announce the 2015 winner, to Dr. Julianne Scott Pollock, my wife, a lovely mother.
I just want to point out that I interviewed all of the ladies for Wilma for the magazine and fact-checked their bios from their nominators. And Evan nominated Julianne. And it may have been one of the more touching things I've experienced in my journalism career. And I promptly brought it back home and showed it to my husband. But congratulations, Julianne. Our next category is the health category. And this year's finalists were Marisa Henry, fitness supervisor for PPD, Kyle Horton, an internal medicine physician and co-director of Invisible Wounds of War Project, Anna Mallard, a professional counselor and music therapist for Coastal Behavioral Sciences, Melissa Odom, director of strategic innovation for Wilmington Health, and Gretchen Rivas, owner of Infinity Acupuncture and Relax Massage Therapy. So to announce the winner in the health category, we wanted to invite one of our judges who actually judged this category, and that is Donna Estevez, Supply Chain Manager for Corning.
Thank you. This was a really tough category. We had 29 nominations, 29 applications for 21 very accomplished women that we had to wean down to 5 finalists and then ultimately 1 winner. And it was very, very tough. The main criteria that we used was to look for the up-and-coming leader that we thought would have the biggest impact on the community to come. And our winner in this category, all the finalists, all the nominations had a huge impact. But the winner in this category has had a large impact already on both the state, the local, and the national level. Let me read to you a little bit about her. The person that we selected was a physician at the VA Medical Center in Virginia. And at that hospital, she watched veterans with physical and psychological injuries wait as long as 9 months to get care, to get an appointment. She almost lost patients during that waiting time. And this is what caused her to take up the charge to bring education and awareness to veterans' mental health and suicide prevention. She was recognized by the Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans CEO for her lobbying and contribution to the Clay Hunt Suicide Prevention for American Veterans Act. She is co-director for the local Invisible Wounds of War Project, which has been recognized by the North Carolina Humanities Council as having the potential of serving as a replicable model with the potential to save lives. To take a quote from her nomination form, Physicians take an oath to do no harm, but not every physician includes harm inflicted by a system of care, as with the VA, to be their personal responsibility. This physician has done just that, and it's my pleasure to introduce to her as the winner of the Women to Watch Health Care category, Dr. Kyle Horton.
Truly a Cinderella story. All right, so our next category up is the nonprofit category. And our finalists are Jennifer Bell, Executive Director of Access Wilmington's The Miracle League; Natasha Davis, Director of UNCW's Keno program; Amy Feith, Executive Director of the Carousel Center; Carmen, got some fans. Carmen Smith, Victims Advocate for Hope Harbor Home; and Yasmin Tompkinson, Executive Director of the Cape Fear Literacy Council. And to announce the nonprofit category winner, President of the United Way of the Cape Fear area, Chris Nelson.
Thank you. Paul, you're right. This is an impressive group. My staff's not here, so I get to go off script, and I'm not going to catch hell about it. Two things I want to get off script about. First of all, a good friend of mine is here, and even though she is an Ohio State Buckeye, all I can say, when Nancy and I have our next party, you're in charge. Secondly, at a time in our country that's unfortunate, that American citizens are valuing the political system and our politicians at about a 20% satisfaction rate, which is exactly 1% higher than Wall Street. Not a good thing. We're very fortunate in this community to have a few folks, political elected officials, that really care. I want to recognize Beth Dawson and Jonathan Barfield from the county. If all of our elected officials behaved and acted like these two individuals, we'd be an amazing country again. During my career, I've had the opportunity to work in the nonprofit sector in 7 cities in 4 states. During that time, I've worked with hundreds of health and human service nonprofits. And to those of you that have heard me speak before, you know how much I brag on our nonprofits in this community. They're second to none. We're supposed to clap at that. The levels of commitment and creativity in addressing serious community issues, the willingness to share turf and build successful collaborations have resulted in profoundly successful outcomes. There are, in fact, numerous examples where a Cape Fear area initiative from nonprofit has become nationally recognized and, yes, even replicated as a best practice. So Jennifer, Natasha, Amy, Carmen, Yasmin, our community is blessed to have you. I'm truly grateful I did not have to serve as a judge in this competition. As most of you know, the nonprofit professional goes above and beyond, having to work with minimal budgets, ever-increasing demands for services, and extreme competition for local resources. The entrepreneurship skills required to be successful and thrive are no different than those required in business enterprises. Finding capital, marketing product, sharing return on investment, pleasing customers, and adapting to the ever-changing dynamics of our community are all elements rooted in the daily life of our nonprofits. Our award winner tonight has shown the ability to navigate through and in fact thrive in a very complicated and sometimes limiting environment. To do this, she has developed and implemented creative strategies and has been extremely resourceful in gleaning assets to help accomplish her organization's mission. So right now, you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? Maggie made me do it. Our award winner tonight is not only accomplished in driving her organization to great success, but has facilitated community resources to help build capacity of many of our community nonprofits. Her ability to capitalize on her business skills and knowledge to translate them to the nonprofit world has been nothing less than amazing to witness for me, as well as for me to learn from. I am pleased to announce the winner tonight of the nonprofit Women to Watch is my good friend, keynote director Natasha Davis.
Congratulations, Natasha. Next up in the public service category, this year's finalists are Lieutenant Kathy Cochran with the Wilmington Police Department, Avril Pinder, Deputy County Manager for New Hanover County, Jennifer Rigby, Long Range Planner for New Hanover County Planning and Inspections, Shannon Vieira, President of the Brunswick County Chamber of Commerce, and Bethany Wendell, City Planner for the City of Wilmington. And to announce our winner of this category, I'd like to welcome up New Hanover County Commissioner Beth Dawson.
Congratulations to each and every one of these very talented, dedicated women who work each and every day to make a difference in our communities and in the lives of the citizens that they serve. On a personal note, being only the 7th woman ever elected to the New Hanover County Board of Commissioners since counties began electing commissioners in 1868. I am especially proud and appreciative and applaud Wilma and the Business Journal for all of their leadership initiatives for the future of women in this community. I'm especially proud of our county and municipal women public servants. And each and every one of you all keep at heart every day the purpose of helping our citizens. It is my honor today to present the 2015 Wilma Woman to Watch Award in Public Service to a woman who brings passion and enthusiasm to everything that she does. She is a thoughtful and considerate leader whose entire career has been dedicated to public service. She is not only dedicated to public service in her career, but also holds leadership positions in our community through her volunteerism on many nonprofit boards. She is a teacher, a mentor, is passionate about helping to provide opportunities for the youth in our community and helping to provide secure environments and homes for those in need. I have tremendous admiration of her expansive knowledge of so many issues, from finance to health and human services, and she is personally a great resource to me as I have learned about the complex issues involved in county government. She is committed to the outstanding delivery of services to each and every one of our citizens through the management of many of our county departments. As a military spouse to a retired Marine Corps veteran and an avid soccer mom of 2 active boys, she has a personal knowledge of what it means about the sacrifices of public service. She says, as long as I am serving local government and still serving the people, that is what I want to do. Our 2015 Woman to Watch in Public Service is New Hanover County's Deputy County Manager, Avril Pender.
Congratulations, Avril. Okay, so last but certainly not least is, don't tell anybody, this is one of my favorite categories, but shh. Our final category of the evening is our Rising Stars. So this category is reserved for women who are under the age of 30 during the nominations period. And the finalists for this category are Emily Ann Atkinson, Senior Database Administrator for Castle Branch. Amanda Baker, owner of Event Shuttle Service. Elizabeth Boardman, co-founder of the Millspo Project and realtor at Lanier Property Group. And Alexandra Perillo, Environmental Project Manager for ECS Carolinas. And Hannah Wilson, owner of Hanuna Media. And to announce the Rising Star category winner, owner of Lanier Property Group, Stephanie Lanier.
Y'all, we're almost there. It's a final category. Yes, it's been awesome. I have the wonderful pleasure of actually knowing every single Rising Star, and they are a bright group. But it's my distinct pleasure to give the award today, and I want to tell you a little bit about this amazing young woman. The winner of this year's Rising Star Award is a true entrepreneur. She is passionate about empowering women and has a heart for service, which means you will find her serving as an active member of her church, on nonprofit boards, and in leadership positions. You may also find her reading a book by Seth Godin while drinking green tea or standing on a chair in an effort to get that perfect Instagram shot. What makes her a rising star? As a passion project, she co-founded a nationally recognized nonprofit that provides resources and support to military spouse entrepreneurs through live events and community meetups. Her project has successfully grown to over 30 chapters across the country and even Germany. This year's Rising Star was selected as one of only 13 military spouses to sit on an advisory council to the Secretary of Defense. In addition to founding this nationally honored nonprofit, she is living out the message by beginning her own career in real estate, already excelling in sales and marketing. She believes in the power of design, which you can see in anything that she touches. She uses social media as a way to create brand growth for both her nonprofit and for-profit endeavors. She is an exemplary picture of a young woman, a rising star who practices what she preaches, a true entrepreneur at heart, always looking for ways to make the lives of others better. I have no doubt that this talented, hardworking, visionary young woman will have a huge impact on our city and our nation. It is my honor to give this year's Women to Watch Rising Star Award to Elizabeth Boardman.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. And congratulations to all of our 35 finalists this year and our award winners. Ever since Nina and I started this program 4 years ago, we very much wanted to make the event part of it very much be a celebration for you guys. This is actually your awards event, not ours. And so to that end, We want to make the rest of the night a party, a celebration. You guys are all here as friends, family, colleagues in order to support these very important women in your lives, and we definitely hope that you do that. So whether you know the finalists and winners or not, I would hope that you would offer your congratulations to them. Congratulations to our entire group this year. But wait. Before you get to your much deserved and needed party, we have one very quick special thing that we want to do. So it's been 4 years now in this program, and nothing makes us happier than to kind of watch and see what happens to our finalists and awards afterwards. And while I think just because of the nature of what these women do, they would have done it without Wilma, it's gratifying to be part of that journey. So to that end, and this is a surprise to her, so what we would like to do right now is recognize one of our former Rising Star winners who has been part of the program and has remained active in the program, has actually helped judge this year's awards, and will soon be leaving Wilmington, which will be our loss, but will actually be joining Officer Candidate School. So at this time, I just want to do a quick surprise and bring Lindsay Newman on stage. Lindsay is a operations specialist with the U.S. Coast Guard and a 2013 Rising Star winner, and has fulfilled everything that we expected this award to be and to encompass. And we wish you the best of luck, because Officer Candidate School is no joke. But just so you know, you have 400 people here rooting for you to go through it, and congratulations. So to Lindsay, all of our previous winners, all of our current finalists and winners, please, tonight is your night. We hope you celebrate and enjoy with your family and friends. Congratulations.